Hi there, good evening. Today is Friday, the day before Christmas Eve. So I'm going to make an almond GATEAU. It's my son's, one of his favorite desserts, and he requested that I make this. So I'm going to get everything done tonight because it's a real simple dessert. You have to blanch the almonds, which means you drop them in hot water, boiling water for maybe 30 seconds. And then you put them in cold water, and that way you can peel off the skins. So I'm going to show you how to do this. It's a real simple, really plain, good dessert, but it's not real sweet. It's probably one of the best desserts you'll ever have that's can be complemented with like a compote or a jam. So I'm going to show you how to make this. So after you blanch your almonds, this is what they look like after you peel them off. And the reason you blanch them, of course, is to make it easier to peel the skins off. So now we're going to put these in a pan, and we're going to roast them for 10 minutes on 350 to kind of dry them out. So we're going to put the blanched almonds in a cup and a quarter, and by the way, this is a half a cup of blanched almonds, and you're going to put a cup and a quarter of sugar in a food processor with the almonds. It all goes together, and you're going to grind this together. So you'll process this about 2 minutes to grind everything together with the almonds and sugar. So we're going to place 1 cup of butter in a pan on low, and we're going to melt that whole cup of butter. This is the mixture of your blanched almonds that you ground up with the sugar, and this is what it looks like. So that's going to be beaten together with 6 eggs, 6 egg yolks. And you want to use 6 large eggs, not small, they need to be large eggs. So we're going to crack 6 of these eggs and use the yolks only. We're going to have to find something to do with these egg whites, but that's what we're going to do. Finish cracking the egg. You blend that on a medium-high for 3 to 4 minutes. This is what your batter looks like after you mix everything together. Now we're going to add the melted butter. After we add our melted butter, we're going to start gradually adding 2 cups of flour until it's well blended. The batter is going to be very, very thick. It's a French butter cake. And it's actually from Brittany in the northwest of France. That's where it actually originates from. And it is considered one of the simplest and most satisfying French cakes that there are. It really is good. So like I said, it's really, really thick. So I'm going to work with this and put it in and show you when I show you the consistency, how thick it is. So what you should do is like take a large spoon and kind of work it to the edge. This is how it's supposed to be. It's a butter cake. It's a very rich but simple tasting butter cake. Like I said, originated in Northwest France. So once I get this how I want it to be, flatter and everything, we're going to do an egg wash over it, and we're going to put it in a 325-degree oven. Okay, the last step before we put this in the oven is we're doing an egg wash. And of course you can use some of those leftover egg whites. I put a little bit with a little bit of water in the egg. And we're gonna just brush the top of it with the egg wash all the way around it. And then the recipe actually says you can take a sharp knife and make like deep circular patterns on the top of the cake. But I'm gonna use maybe this. I haven't tried this yet, so I'm going to kind of do something like this just to make a little design. And then we're going to put it in a 325-degree oven, and we're going to bake it for 30 minutes. So we're going to put this in the oven now. So our cake, our almond gâteau, is out of the oven, and all you do is take a toothpick, and when it comes out clean, you know it's done. So it took 25 minutes to bake. Here's our almond gâteau. It's done. We're not going to do a taste test because this is for tomorrow on Christmas Eve. This is like the main dessert for after dinner that I'm making. So I can't taste it in front of you, but I can guarantee you it's really good. It's very dense, real thick and dense, and very buttery, but yet not real sweet. And I'm going to serve this with a huckleberry jam that I got in Idaho a few months ago. You can serve it with any kind of like a strawberry jam or raspberry, or you can make your own like blueberry compote or any kind of sauce. But that's what I'm going to serve it with. And so I hope you all have a wonderful Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.